Hi everyone, this is Mattjestic Gaming, and welcome to another Dota chess. As you can see, we're currently playing on a pub account right now. So this is my alt account, and we're currently playing on this account to test a few certain builds. Right now, it's not saying certain builds, I would say a few certain challenges. Right now, we're really having a trouble with range units only. So what the challenge is, only have range units after round 10. And we have tried twice so far. Wow, did you guys see that? I just recorded and round 3 refresher. This is incredible as well. Did you guys see it? Round 3 refresher. This is like almost never happens to me at any level of game. But that's just, this is incredible, I have to say. I'm gonna give it to the ground pain. And yeah, this part of the recording would definitely be one of my top edit list. Now I'll be preparing an editing list for you guys to show you guys a bit of the high rolls or the highlights of each game, and this will definitely be in it. Level 3 refresher, it's incredible. And I have heard people getting it, and it's the first time I got it as well. This is incredible. So yes, so everyone that's joining us on Twitch, as you can see, we got a refresher at round 3, and that's just so crazy. I haven't had this before, and this is just how RNG can roll for us sometimes. I think this will really help us with the challenge for our range units. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to post this on Discord, because I think this will be very interesting. So, okay, we're still going with our range challenge. And currently we don't need any units that are not ranged, to be honest, because we know we'll be taking them away. But at the same time, we also know that, okay, I'm gonna level up once, so this way I can put an extra effort right there. So at the same time, we also know that we're really strong with this refresher queen, because she's gonna do a lot of burst damage, so that's excellent. What I'm planning to do is I'm gonna change the title to round 3 refresher. And I'll also be updating this on the Discord channel, so if anyone wants to join us live, this is going to be very interesting. And yes, we're winning. Actually, I was going to say we're winning pretty convincingly, but that one was pretty close. Luckily our Shadow Shaman is going to hex the Tinker, and this actually just barely win the round for us, which is not bad. So yes, and yeah, while we're playing, we're also preparing for the game. We're gonna be live mentoring Infi as well. So I think currently he is in the bishop range at the moment. So it's great if we try some of the neutral games or try some of the bishop games to know how he feels and what are the players thinking, what are they trying, what is the matter for the bishop range games. We can definitely get a feel of that as well. So what I'm doing in the background is I really want to share this refresher, so I'm going to be posting a link on the Discord channel, and I really want to see if anyone wants to join us for this interesting game over here. And yes, we are winning a few of our fights, and keep in mind, in this challenge we can only have melee units up to round 10. So after round 10, what we're going to do is we're going to be selling our range units. I won't be using them on the field to fight for us. This is very nice. We're not going to need an axe. We don't want a witch doctor. And we're not going to need a bounty hunter. We want a razor. I think this is also interesting. I think I'll let this go. Get another queen. This is probably not the best thing actually. Yeah, we're running out of time, but could be okay. Should be okay. Because I'm really greedy for the last enchantress, which I probably shouldn't be. But it's okay. I think we've got a good chance here. So I just posted first, and let's see how we go. I think we're looking really strongly for this game, simply because of the round 3 refresher. This is gonna really push the RNG challenge even further for us. I think we have a really good shot of winning this game with RNG challenge. So in case you guys weren't aware, currently we're running a range challenge, so we can only have range units after round 10, and that's in a pub game of course. Usually it's too hard to be doing this in a bishop game or a rook game. In this particular game, as you can see, we have some interesting things that's happening. Some very interesting things actually. I do want to sell something for gold, simply I want to level up so that we're stronger. I think the thing I'll be selling for gold would be the draw rangers, simply because we can't take Abaddon. Why I say we can't take Abaddon is we can still use a melee unit before round 10. After round 10, we really can't use melee units for this particular challenge. And I don't plan to go into Hunters because we had some pretty terrible experience with Hunters, to be honest. Okay, let's see. We scream, we refresh, we're gonna scream again. Nothing happened, simply because they're Knights. The Knights is so tanky, we can't burst them down. But the great thing is, we screamed 3 times, 4 times now. That's so incredible. Yeah, we're keeping a few other units simply because the Druids are so strong right now. We got as an Enchantress, got a Bat Rider, which is a very nice upgrade for us. Ooh, what do I want to do? Do I want to roll once? Just to bank on as Enchantress? I don't know, actually, to be honest. Let's swap the positioning of the Enchantress. I think we're okay. Because I don't really want to buy any melee units because we won't be using melee units. And I think I want to roll after level 7. So I'll be saving my money, getting to level 7, I will be rolling. And yeah, let me know guys if the music's too loud or if it's okay. And yes, thank you again Angela and Steven for the wonderful food tonight. Yeah, I think we have a really solid shot at this game simply because the last round 3 refresher, which I definitely need to be editing this into a particular video for us as a collection of the wonderful moments we experienced in game. Now, I really don't want to be selling anything for gold. What I'll do is just buy them and just leave it there. We don't need interest right now simply because we have a winning streak. Let's have a look how we're going to turn out in the mid game. The mid game is we want some druids to really carry us because most of the druids are range units, which is excellent. So this is the round, but this is the neutral round, so we need to keep that in mind. We need to sell simply just sell the Omnion Abaddon because we definitely won't be using range units. Oh, we definitely won't be using melee units after round 10 for the challenge because we have a really strong lineup for the challenge. And what's going to be interesting right now is if we get a 2-star Queen of Pain, I think she will single-handedly carry us to round 20 with her refresher. If we don't fight against the Knights, that is. The Knights are really strong simply because they have the super armor. And yes, thank you, Steven. So let's have a look. Here, our Queen did jump inside, which is not the best positioning, simply because she's very vulnerable if she jumps over there instead of staying with the group. And we're not getting any items, but you know, I can't really complain after getting a refresher. Yeah, 0 items, but it's okay. We spent most of our luck on the first 3 rounds. Wow. You know, talking about good luck, I think maybe the game hurt us that we failed twice with this particular build, so it's really been generous to us right now. It's so generous, I actually don't know what to say, to be honest. Can't have the Abaddon. We'll have a Witch Doctor, simply for the disabled Witch Doctor can provide. We're so lucky right now to be finding a 3-star Enchantress, a 2-star Queen of Pain, and a 2-star Fury in one particular round. I'm buying this Timber not to use them, but to increase our chance of finding other units by reducing the units of Timber. Wow, 1 hit, 2 hits. This is so beautiful, guys. I really need to edit this for you guys for a better result, but what I'll do is I'll post this one as the recording, live commentary, and the next one what I'll do is I'll edit this one with a collection of fun moments and nice drops for us. Thank you. We got the Queen of Pain, and we don't mind having more Queen of Pain, to be honest. We can take them around as well. What I might do is, yeah, I really want to win this round, but I think I have a solid chance. Let's see, if we lose, what I'm inclined to do is, I'm inclined of selling, let's see, I don't want to sell anything to be honest. I can sell the timber for sure. I really want to win this round, to get a winning streak going and, you know, to stay alive, stay ahead. Because I think our range line is going to be really easy. I think we got this in the bag. Simply because they're melee units, they're warriors, they can't do much to us. And the second refresher comes and everything just gets annihilated. So as you can see, this might be a 100% HP round with range units only after round 10. And we only used the timber, I think, in a few rounds early game, and then we sold him really quickly. This is actually excellent. I can't wish for a better start. And we're just having a casual game, and after this game, I think Inferior Gaming is going to join us. After his casual game, I'm going to have some solid mentoring. It's the first time I'm doing this live as well, and we have practiced once yesterday, which was very interesting. I plan to record that one and post that one on YouTube as well for you guys to check it out. Because it really helped him yesterday in terms of decision making, and we discussed some of his ideas, and I was able to guide him through some of the ideas I think was more viable for him to be getting to the top 3. Let's have a look what's happening. Winning streak ended. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Okay, I do plan to level up here, which is absolutely fine. What I'll do is, do I want the Queen? That's the question. Or do I want a Razor? The Queen will do. The Queen actually do some decent damage for us. So yeah, I'll take another Queen. What I'm doing right now is I'm gonna try to cleave the enemy. When I say cleave, I mean we do enough AoE damage together, so the enemy actually died to the AoE damage of the Queen. This is a little unfortunate, simply because they're in the back. But the great thing is, the Queen's gonna scream again, and everything dies. So beautiful. So we're still sticking with our range unit only challenge, and because of the refresher I feel like we kind of cheated with this challenge, but you know, that's just the RNG of the game. Sometimes you get really lucky with the randomness, sometimes we don't. In this particular game, I think we scored really highly in terms of luckiness. Yeah, we're not losing any health. And very soon what you're gonna see is my donkey is gonna have wings because we're gonna feed it some Red Bull. Hopefully I can give it wings very soon. Very nice unit rolls, I have to say. So nice. I really do need to make a better plan for this. I also want this Disruptor. So I really have to. I don't think Marana is going to be very much useful for us here. I think another Assassin or another Elf might be very helpful. Simply for the Elf evasion, that's what I'm saying. Oh no, I have one too many. Oh no, please take back Rich Doctor. Thank you. So I think they had the inbuilt mechanics that if you have one too many, you will take one of your weakest unit, lowest cost. And this way it's actually less damaging for the player that actually forgot to take the units back. But the Queen just does so much damage. We need to do a highlight for this wonderful Queen over here. Yeah, currently we have 10 win streaks there. That's the wins I was going to show you guys. The Red Bull give us wins. The moment you win 10 times against every player, you're going to have wins with your courier. And I think most of us knows that. But it just feels so big and so majestic, right? Okay, nothing special here. And this is round 15. What's going to happen is this is going to be a reverse round. The enemy will actually leap towards us, so we want to reverse our units in the fashion that you want the squishy units in the back line, and I think this is a fine formation. I want the Templar to be tanking first. So what we'll see is some of the wolves will be leaping to the background, leaping to the background, leaping to the back line. There we go. Try 3 times. The wolves will be leaping to the back line, while our units will be fighting in reverse position. So those are squishy units, those are going to be our front lines. There we go. And she did jump away, she's too smart first. The Templar, that is. It's like, I'm not tanking for those units, they can deal with themselves. So what I do plan is to give all the good items to the Queen of Pain. Of course, we can't stack the rope on Magi. Ooh, this is so nice. Maybe she can get a Hyper Stone as well. And then she's gonna have AC. That's gonna be so incredible. And right now we have a solid advantage in terms of economy, health, and unit composition. Simply because we have Queen of Pain with a refresher, you know, Enchantress as 3-star. There's so many good units. I can't emphasize enough how lucky we are. Just so extremely lucky for us. What I do plan to do is I might give this plate mount to the Enchantress, knowing how that she is actually going to be our tanky one here. I'll give this to the Enchantress as well. And yes, I do need to be selling something for this Razor. What we want to transform into is Trolls. Because Trolls are ranged and Trolls give us the mid-game boost we want. Unfortunately enough, we don't have a proper tank, so our Shadow Shaman currently is the tank. But yeah, I think we're very strong. What I'm going to do is I'll sacrifice on Shadow Shaman and buy a Razor. Because I think Razor is a really strong range unit for us. And yeah, this is incredible. I didn't think this would be possible for our range lineup, that we actually have a winning streak stacked up. But hey, you know, that's just how chess works sometimes. Yeah, I still want the Shadow Shaman to be a main tank, while the Enchantress can stay there. What's going to happen is, if we do luck into a Hyperstone, I'll be selling this Enchantress and we'll be making an Assault Karas, or AC. Just looking at here, we have the combination of an item, we just need one more. And because we're winning so convincingly with the refresher, what I want to really emphasize for you guys over here is the positioning. Notice how we're positioned in such a way that it's less likely for her to jump to danger. It's going to stay in the backline and be a real damage dealer instead of jumping in to her death. Over here this is fine, she's actually baiting enemies because she's very strong in terms of her evasion, in terms of her survivability. Here we have dealt with the front line, now we're going to the back line. So notice how my position is such that we center around the crucial units we have, and in the earlier games the crucial unit I have is the Queen of Pain with refresher. I think that's a given as well. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to level up. Yeah, we're going to level up here, simply to give us a little bit more boost in terms of units. And we're going to roll once. We got a disruptor. Let's roll once more. Oh, we could take the anti-mage, but Razor is fine. With all the time, it's okay. Yeah, this is actually nice. This is so nice. So, although we didn't take the Dragon Knight because the build request did allow for Dragon Knight if the Dragon Knight turns into a dragon in instant, that means we need 3 dragons. But I don't feel we have a need for a Dragon Knight right now because the Queen is so strong and we're going to be using a Long Juke very soon. I'm actually going to sell some units for gold right now. What do I sell? I'll sell the Queen. Okay, in this orange challenge, we are very comfortable simply because of the round 3 refresher, to be honest. Otherwise, I think we'll struggle a bit. We also high rolled into a 3-star Enchantress, simply be getting a 6 Enchantress. Okay, nothing special. I think I don't need to roll, but should I? No, this is fine. Yeah, a lot of the units are not very necessary, to be honest. I feel the evasion is still very relevant, so this is fine. But what I could be doing is I could be replacing one of the Bat Riders or the Shadow Shaman with a 1-star Long Juke, but 1-star Long Juke is just so underwhelming. the half of the time he doesn't get the job done by summoning a bear, then he's just useless. Yeah, currently the Queen of Queen does so much damage. Simply because her ability to gain mana, spam her spells, and gain mana again, do it again. So she just did 3 screams. Let's have a look at her damage meter after this round. And yeah, maybe some of you have noticed we have been winning a lot of our top games. We still got to Bishop 4. The challenge for orange units, actually we lost twice. We lost from Bishop 4 to Knight 9. So we can see how hard it is to play ranked games with, in the pub that is. Ooh, 104, and the Razor was the second highest DPS. This is a neutral round, so we're not going to change much. After the neutral round, what I plan to do is, I plan to roll until we get a Troll Warlord, and then I can put a Troll Warlord up, or what I do plan to do is, I plan to go to level 9. I think it's worth it to go to level 9, simply because we have enough winning streak. And yeah, what I do want to emphasize is the positioning and the unit synergy. I know I have a Shadow Shaman, so Disrupt is so nice for us. Yeah, over here the Refresher and the Shadow Shaman combination means we almost have really high chance. And notice how we haven't been getting any items for round 15 and round 20, but we're still okay. Actually, we got items for round 15, but we didn't get any items for round 10 and 20. We're absolutely fine. Yeah, let's go up a level. I know this is going to be costly into our savings. We'll go to level 1. We're going to refresh once. Ooh, top row again. Nothing I can say about this game is just top rows after top rows, guys. Which is just so beautiful sometimes. I mean, this is not a high rank game by any chance. This is just a random top game. But sometimes in games like those, you just can't help to just smile because it's as if you're given the best luck in the game and you're just cruising around flying with a little donkey. What I do want to do is sell this draw reader, because after winning, we'll be on 20 gold. Yeah, the highlight is this Queen over here. She did get stunned, unfortunate. And oh, he's gonna be close. Can we do it? Oh, we're gonna lose now. Oh, it's gonna make eat my own words. Oh, we're gonna lose this round. That's okay. Unfortunately, we didn't get 100% HP win, simply because the Viper is so strong and the Queen did get stunned. This does remind me, do I need a death buffer? She's a range unit. Oh yeah, what I do think is a train protector right now. Oh, we found the troll. We found the troll, guys. We found the troll. Hooray.
On my way.
Excellent. So we hit and there's a little power spike for us. We don't need the Windrunner. We might keep the Templar. And notice how I already have 2 Warlocks saved up. So what I'm planning to do is, I'm planning to take back the Enchantress and take back this Fury next turn. So by the looks of it, I don't need the Fury anymore. I think this is so strong right now. I do plan to sell this Queen very soon, guys. Simply because I feel she is going to be giving her items to this Disruptor. Because she will do 300 AoE, while Disruptor would do 450 AoE, and that silence the enemy. And yeah, I think we have this game in the bag. Another Disruptor, another Launcher. This is the time the Queen of Pain goes, Enchantress goes, and we'll be bringing out a fellow Long Druid, and yeah, this is gonna be so nice. Okay. What's gonna happen is we need to get a better positioning, but this is fine. I think the Disruptor can take this as well, and this one. Troll can take this one. Who do I want the Assault Curse on, to be honest? No preference, actually. Let's give it to the Disruptor simply so he doesn't die, so he can get more things off. Yeah, he died too early. Let's give it to the Disruptor next time, because we want him to stay alive, and want him to be doing 2 stones, at least. But this is so beautiful. We don't need the Furies no more. We should keep them, to make a 3-star laundry, but that's a bit far away. We don't need the Templar right now, simply because Razor is a better unit for us. It's only a 1-star Templar. But yeah, very unfortunate we did lose our 100% win streak. Not the win streak really matters, it's just that... Ooh, another troll. Let's troll twice. Lich is not bad. We can't have Lich yet. Let's throw once more. Our laundry is excellent. So again, we want a different formation right now, if we can get to it. Can we do it? No, we can do it. I think this is not the best formation again, simply because I didn't want the laundry to be so far forward, because he might just die before he gets some spells up, but this is absolutely fine. Disruptor, my man. Remember the Queen that had two screams? Now you're gonna have double lightning. Wow, this is so beautiful. And imagine if we were a mage like that. I won't be selling this disruptor for a refresher tide because I feel the disruptor is perfect. We don't need a tide here. Not that we don't need a tide, we don't need to give the tide a refresher, that is. But yeah, we got this game really secured, I think. We have really good income. Ooh. Funny enough, when I said we don't need a tide, the tide appears. It's as if it hurt us. Let's throw. Let's throw once. Wow. Okay, a lot of things I might want to keep for this game. I probably won't need a Lich. What I do want to do is, let's have a look at the formation. Do they have anything we need to be really aware of? No, they do not. Okay, they're really struggling, simply because we're so dominating. And what that means is, I can keep any formation because we're so strong we can win with any formation. Yeah, permanent hex, permanent silence, permanent rooted, there's just so much things we can do. Yeah, any item really helps us as well. I need rather do so. Wow. Also got another disruptor. I think I'm gonna let the Razor go simply because disruptors is just so beautiful. They are one of my favorite unit simply because their instant cast ability, and after that simply because the ability to provide so much more for us. Okay, I'll leave this formation for now. Yeah, unfortunately we're not using the Queen of Pain. We did keep the Deucer and the Tide, because what I do plan is to switch this, to merge the disruptors. Maybe this is the time we see a 3-star disruptor as well. I think someone's taking trolls. What? Why is he taking trolls? I am not sure. Because I don't think he has all the trolls anyways. Maybe he's just denying us being a really good player on top of this game. No, he died. Left ahead. Okay, Adusa. Adusa with refresher is also really strong, by the way, guys. We'll keep the Train Protector to manage the long trip if possible. Very soon we'll be selling this long trip because I think 2 is a bit too much. I know. I'm a little bullying them. I know. Like when you're a high rank player, you smurf and you use a refresher around 3, it's just too much. Oh, he got 1 storm off. He got 2 storm off. He got 3 storms off. So I think the entire damage we dealt was because of the disruptors. Okay, I think it's better with laundry tanking over here. Oh, I was gonna say they might win, but no, it's difficult. Ooh, did we win here? Yeah, we won over here. There's so much against them. Okay, well, what I do plan to do, let's throw once. Do 6, nice. Anyone taking 2 star? No one wants disruptor, that's perfect. I want to see a 3-star disruptor just because I haven't seen it before. think this is fine. So strong, this lineup. We have 3 or 4 1-star unit, but it's fine. It's not that we really need them. What I'm gonna do is I will be rolling, because I feel if I get to level 10, it's just too much money spent on leveling instead of actually rolling. This is so beautiful, a bit entirely silenced for about 8 seconds into the game. And yeah, just way too much. Is this us? I think this is us. Ooh, might win. No, they can't win against us. Yeah, if only we didn't lose fully, right? Let's see. Oh, witch doctor. That's a nice one. Don't need anything here. Entrance. Just need one more long druid as well. Let's throw once more. Control. Excellent. Yeah, I'm also in the waiting room of let's throw once. No, nothing. Take the keeper. Yeah, both of them are druids. That's why we're not rolling rogue druids, simply because they already have a lot of druids. And it's gonna be hard for us to throw a lone druid now that they have a lot of druids. I think very soon one player will be dying, and when we can take away the lone druids after they free them from the pool. Just buy units for sake of efficiency, which is a good habit we're maintaining. Oh, he's a zoo. Very nice. Let's do this. Roll once, twice, 3 times. Probably shouldn't be rolling. Oh, don't do it. Do I have time? I do. Quick, fuse. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Oh, I wouldn't have done this if I wasn't playing Australian server. Because we're playing Australian server, I could have done this. And this is going to be very beautiful. This is a lizard run. Oh, I was going to say the launcher have a good chance of not being instantly killed, but he doesn't have any armor. The disruptor here took out his armor. Oh, not a harvester. Very unfortunate. Oh, 3 items, not bad. I think he's going to die to us in 2 rounds simply because how much power we have. So what I really want to do is I want to get all my purple units, because I really want a 3-star disruptor. I actually haven't gotten a 3-star disruptor for myself yet. So that is the thing. Alchemist. No. Let's give this to him. Give this to the troll. Give this to the troll. Yeah, I think it's gonna be very difficult. He's on level 8, we're on level 9. What's gonna happen is I'll be selling those for gold now. We just want the disruptor, to be honest. We'll keep the Titan loose, of course, because it's a bit silly if I sell those for gold. Just for the off chance, right? Just for the off chance we want them. Hey Far, welcome my friend. And this is a delayed stream today because I went for dinner at a friend's house, which they were very friendly and very lovely food, and we had a very good chat. So we had a delayed stream for today. We're also planning to do a collaboration stream very soon. What's happening right now, as you can see, is I'm rolling really fast for a particular unit. Please, disruptor. Disruptor? Disruptor? No, he's gonna die. Actually, he won't die. He won't die. He's okay. Yeah, I just want to see a 3-star disruptor here. That's my only goal, actually. I have missed a lot of other units, yes. I probably am gonna sell the tide just for the... Let's see. If he can handle us, I won't sell the tide. But I don't think he can handle us. Yeah, looking over here, he can't handle us. It's so wasteful to sell the tide as well. It's gonna die next time. I need to sell things just for the disruptor. That's profit. Sure. Hey, where's my disruptor, guys? I want to see purple. Purple? Hey, don't be like this. I'm trying really hard to find a disruptor here, as you can see. Oh, we failed. We could not find a disruptor. He's gonna die now. I should have taken unit back. Oh well. We tried. Maybe he can do it. Let's have a look. Do we believe? No, his units are not doing anything. Because we silenced him for about good 8 or 10 seconds. GG, well played. Not so close. Yeah, no disruptor. Excellent game, I have to say. And yes, this did fulfill our range lineup, but it is a bit unfortunate that although we got the orange lineup, we couldn't get the 3-star disruptor. But a refresher on disruptor is surely something to be reckoned with, and even a refresher on the queen is very strong. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be making more videos, more challenge videos in the future. And make sure you leave in the comments or come to Twitch and say hi, and give me a challenge, and we'll take it up with the pop games. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for the support, guys.